கொசு, டெங்கு காய்ச்சல், மலேரியா, கொரோனா இதையெல்லாம் நம்ம எதிர்க்கக்கூடாது, ஒழித்து கட்ட வேண்டும். அப்படிதான் இந்த சனாதனம்.
Here is a minister who also happens to be son of the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister. He is I.N.D.I Stalin, and he is calling for Hindu genocide by saying eradicate Sanatana Dharma. This is on the stage of a conference that happened in Tamil Nadu called the eradication of Sanatana Dharma. You can see I.N.D.I Stalin is reading out in the script. This is not a slip of a tongue or the spur of emotion, but he is reading out from a script. This means this entire speech has a design, this entire speech has an intent. The intent is very, very clear, to eradicate the people who practice Sanatana Dharma. If one goes by his own words, eradicate Sanatana Dharma means either to convert the Hindus who are practicing Sanatana Dharma to some other religion or to kill them. And one interesting factor, this is the same call given by his namesake Joseph Stalin. Joseph Stalin, the leader of Soviet Union from 1924 to 1953, he was responsible for the deaths of millions of people and making him one of the most notorious perpetrators of genocide in history. The most well-known of Stalin's genocides is Holodomor, the mass starvation of Ukrainians in 1932 to 1933. And there is an estimate that around 7.5 million Ukrainians died as a result of Holodomor. Apart from this, Stalin also carried out genocides against ethnic groups including the English, the Olgas, the Germans, and these groups were deported to remote areas of Soviet Union, and many of them died from diseases, starvation or exposure. And Stalin is also responsible for the mass killing of political opponents, religious leaders and ordinary citizens. He is estimated to have killed over 20 million people during his reign. You see the comparison between two Stalins? One was responsible to kill 20 million people decades ago, and other is responsible for the call for genocide of the people who are following certain faith. Come, let us look at what will happen to Tamil Nadu government if there are no Hindus. So my question to Stalin and his minister, especially the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, is what happens when there are no Hindus? Let us have a small look at the temple economy here. The total income of temples in Tamil Nadu for the year 2021 and 2022 was 33,462.48 crores. That is 420 million US dollars. And there is an increase in 14.6% from the previous year's income, that is around 360 US million dollars, that is 29,012 crore rupees. So let us have a look at some of the top 10 temples in terms of income. Tiruvarur Arulmigu Sri Parthasarathy Swami Temple alone earned 2,178.37 crores, where Madurai Meenakshi Amman Temple earned around 1,886.97 crores. Tanjavur Brihadeshwara Temple that earned around 699.17 crores last year. So there are some variety of purposes where these incomes from the temples are also used. Main being providing financial assistance to the poor and needy people, promoting education and social welfare activities. Crores and crores together of money where they say they will be spending for the needy and poor people. We all can surmise that what definition of poor and needy people can come from a party like this who call for the genocide of Hindus. I.N.D.I Stalin says, I am a proud practicing Christian and this will definitely flare up the Sanghis. No, under the Indian Constitution, everyone are free to practice their faith, but not to overstep it. You call for Hindu genocide. So what will happen to your coffers if there are no Hindus to fill the hundis of those temples from which you are making crores and crores of money? Do you want to build some other religious places over there and expect people of other religion faith to fill those hundis with so much amount that Hindus are filling? What will happen to your so-called welfare system if not for the money from Hindu temples hundis? The statement from I.N.D.I Stalin came right after a couple of days of the all-body meeting of 28 parties I.N.D.I political alliance. This alliance has told that they are for India, they are for the people of India. But none of the leaders, I am quoting, not even one leader from this I.N.D.I alliance have lashed out, or at least for the sake of the majority votes, have given a statement saying that Udayinidhi Stalin is wrong in calling for this genocide. They are either quiet about it or they are vocal, like Priyank Kharge. I'm quoting him now. Priyank Kharge says, any religion that does not promote equality or does not ensure you have the dignity of being human is not religion. According to me, any religion that does not give equal rights or does not treat you like human is as good as disease. This is Karnataka's minister's statement, which officially is supporting Udayinidhi Stalin's statement and telling the majority of the people of this country who are following Sanatana Dharma are to be eradicated. Not just Priyank Kharge, we have seen in the past where the leaders of I.N.D.I alliance like Arvind Kejriwal of AAP mocked Hindus, Mahua Moitra of TMC made fun of Hindu gods, and Priyank Kharge's father, union leader of opposition, Mallikarjun Kharge, is openly given statement against Sanatana Dharma. Uddhav Thackeray from Shiv Sena betrayed Hindutva. Akhilesh Yadav mocked Ramcharitmanas, and latest to the list is Udayinidhi Stalin, who has given the call to eradicate Sanatana Dharma. So what does this entire episode of I.N.D.I leaders tell us? That they are all against Sanatana Dharma. They are all against Hindus. The majority of the population of Bharat are Hindus. Can you even imagine what will be the plight of Hindus if these are the people who come to power? So you may ask me, what is it we are supposed to do? Let me put it this way. Recently, ex-Congress leader Ghulam Nabi Azad quoted saying Muslims in India were all once Hindus who got converted. You know, this is coming from the horse's own mouth. So what do we want to do? If you are still a Sanatani, following Hindu Dharma, which was passed on to you by your forefathers, then you should be proud of them. They neither bowed to the sword nor allowed themselves to be bought by the rice bags. They remain Sanatanis in the face of all adversities. Just like the way you are proud about your forefathers, it's time you leave a mark for your coming generations to be proud about you. You can do something that your coming generations will definitely talk about it, saying, my forefathers took a right decision. Is nothing but your one vote, your one decision can teach these entire anti-Hindu leaders a lesson that they will never forget. The lesson is very, very simple. An awakened Hindu is more powerful than a sword or a rice bag. Vote for the leader who is Hindu Hridaya Samrat, who has been practicing Sanatana Dharma, who is a proud Hindu, who is a proud Sanatani in 2024, so that your grandchildren, your coming generations, remember your legacy, saying our forefathers did not bow to anyone. They practiced Sanatana Dharma till the end. Swadharme Nidana Shreyaha. Hope the message is clear. Namaste.